What's up, guys? This is Krosus on Mythic. This is most likely either the 4th or 5th boss you will fight on Mythic, although that can be subject to change come Tuesday. Just going to talk about a few of the mechanics and give you an overview. This is from PTR. This was roughly 8 months ago. This is Danish Terrace. This is, I think they wipe at 5 million at the end, so it gives you a good idea of how the fight will go. This is very much similar to how normal and heroic work. Not much has changed. It's just a lot more damage and it's a lot tighter in rage. Just one of the butcher patchwork fights that we're used to in every tier. So first thing I want to talk about is the mythic change. So you're going to see it here. The ads still come out from this and they all still do the same thing. They cast. You need to interrupt as many as you can. But there's one ad that will get accelerate. You can see one up in the top right hand corner right now, and this one right here. Accelerate gives them 10 energy every second and a half about, and if they get to 100 energy they explode in life the rate. So basically all you have to do is target the ads that get accelerate and grow big and kill all the other ads before they kill you and survive basically all the raid damage that's going on. We're going to talk about like a few things that I think will help not making you die. Basically, I mean it's a lot of raid damage. Resto Shaman is going to be super king in this. I think Disc Priest will be really strong in this as well. Anyways, so first of all we want to talk about the orb. So the orb still works the same and should still be ran back to this corner, while the whole rest of the raid is standing right here or in the top left if the bridge is getting shorter, which you'll see that in a little bit here. But basically what you need to do is run that to the back, and I would always have a cooldown, especially near the end for every single one of those, because pretty likely is a slam comes directly after. Especially you'll see in the end there's a lot of lineup points that just super fuck you, and even this is a lot of raid damage. This is 1.2 mil from each circle, so if you soak 2.4 mil, it's not really super survivable if you don't get everyone topped off in time. So first of all, artifact weapon at 54 is going to help a lot just from that stam, and then the rest of it is really just popping personals. Personals are pretty much going to be the best when you're double soaking those fire things, or if you never had that chance, just on slams or orbs. So first thing is deciding a cooldown rotation. This is a 6-minute fight on Mythic compared to the 5-minute fight on Heroic. You do get an extra section of bridge, which you'll see in a little bit here. That section of the bridge is super small and it is super hectic. You can see at the end they're super close to killing it, but it's just way too much raid damage. They can't survive it, and there's too many people down at the end for them to actually kill it before he knocks the bridge. So the Fell Beam works the exact same. It's either left or right. There's weak ores for that. Just look them up on Wago. The orb, I believe, no, I can't even confirm this, but I believe it's a 40-yard range, and that's the max damage you can take, or the minimum damage you can take, rather. So with all that, you know, just get back to that corner, and then once you get to this section of the bridge, I would have the rest of the raid start stacking on the front left, especially in the last section, which is coming up in about 30 seconds. You can see that you have to stack on that front left, or else you're just dead. I mean, there's no way to bypass it. And you can see how hectic these ads get, because they did sort of a bad job, because the ads are so close together when the bridge gets smaller that it's really easy to take 3 and then kill yourselves. So they were only trying to take 1, when a lot of people have the ability to take 2. Rogues, mages with cauterize should take 2, or fire mages in general all have cauterize. Hunters can probably take 2 with at the end with deterrence. Anyone with an immunity basically should take 2, especially in this bridge. So you can see how small this bridge is. I mean, it's basically maybe 30 yards from corner to corner, I would say. So you can see they're going to get double Fell Beam, and then they're going to get an orb. The orb is going to run to the back right, and then everyone runs to the back left. They actually lusted in there. I didn't even notice that. And they drop an SLT right in the front left. and that's basically the way you're going to have to do it. I mean, you just have to have a mitigation cooldown at the end here, because you could see there was a slam directly after. Luckily, I think they had Trank up or Healing Tide or something, so they managed to keep a lot of people alive. But you can even see with all these fire ads landing in one place, it's pretty impossible not to just get totally fucked without a cooldown. And you know, everything is going to be important here as far as mitigation. As much as this is a DPS check, it's more of a healing check. As you can see, I think they were at 880, maybe 875 with this testing. So, I mean, most top end guilds are at 890 right now, 900 even. So it's really just going to be a matter of letting the healers top you off and popping mitigation. The DPS will come. It's not actually a tight check if the health pool remains the same as it was on PTR. So that's all I have, guys. Thanks, and see you on the next fight.